How's it going, guys? David here. I want to talk to you today about digital real estate and why 2020 is a great time to start building something for your future. And digital real estate is a really easy way to start building something that will grow, something you can probably sell in the future, and something that can earn you passive income while you sleep every single day, 24/7, 365 days a year. I've been doing digital real estate with my affiliate marketing business because I build up all these different brands and different websites, different social accounts and stuff like that that I use to make sales in my own personal business. And this goes across tons of different niches. A lot of people know me as Ty Lopez's top affiliate, although I do have several different brands that I've personally built out that I run. 99% of them are behind the scenes. So I build up these different brands that I market online, and I make sales with different products, and I earn a passive income. So I want to talk to you about digital real estate and why it's really important to at least have at least something set up for you that is growing, something, maybe a hobby that you really enjoy, that you're actually putting a little bit of that effort into your digital real estate and building that brand around something that you love, something that you're interested in, something people can build different businesses, out of things they don't really enjoy. But to keep things simple, I always suggest thinking about something you really enjoy, maybe a hobby you have, maybe a skill that you have, because people want to see that out there. And there are tons of people that are just like you, wanting to know, what it is that you do from day to day. So what we're going to talk about is why 2020 is a really great year to start hopping into digital real estate. And what's going on now is you're noticing a lot of people out there creating these different channels on YouTube. We'll start out with, as an example, on YouTube, it's really popular to see a lot of these, daily vlogs and stuff coming up. And this is going to get more and more popular. I think that the tides have shifted as far as what's getting a lot of views and traction out there. When Logan Paul first started, that type of video really worked online, but that type of channel has kind of slowly died off. People are really looking for more genuine connections online, and you can do that through a brand or through a personal channel of your own, which would be your own personal brand. So if you wanted to start something on your own now, you'll notice I'm just going to start as an example over here on YouTube. I surf around a lot and see what's going on in the space online, see what people are doing to earn incomes, and see what's kind of taking off right now. And I've noticed a lot of things like, we'll just see if something pops up. Yeah, this guy right here. So, day in the life of a FedEx ground driver. So what this kid has done, he's actually built a YouTube channel around his current job. And the reason this is important is because a lot of people out there want to earn an extra income. They want to build something on the side of what they're currently doing. Maybe you really enjoy your 9 to 5 job, or whatever that is, your career. Maybe you just want some extra income on the side. So starting a brand like this is a personal brand example, but this kid right here has a day job, FedEx. He probably is going to be earning more from this brand channel that he's created, about his daily life as a FedEx driver. He'll probably be earning more doing this than he actually is at FedEx. And this is really cool because he's actually showing this job that he has with FedEx. Everybody that is on here is really interested in him and what he's doing. And that's important because when he branches away from FedEx, if he ever does, he will be able to capture that audience's attention with whatever he does, because they're connected to him. They've seen his journey, whether it's staying with FedEx, moving up in the company, or just staying as a driver, or quitting that job and starting something full-time on YouTube. All these people that are watching this information that he's putting out are going to be intrigued by his story. He's already got 16,000 followers, subscribers on YouTube. I don't know what other social channels he has, but this is an example of a really good digital asset. And this is something that could make passive income. He's got 1 million views just on this one video, which could earn him, thousands of dollars through AdSense if he was doing that, or through any type of affiliate links. So he has an Instagram here. So basically what happens with a personal brand is all of your followers are so dedicated that they'll really purchase anything from you. So it's a great opportunity in 2020 to start building something like this, because the YouTube algorithm, a lot of these social platforms are really pushing this kind of content because it is relatable to a lot of people. Some people get home from work and they just want to see what other people are doing in their jobs. It sounds kind of weird, but this is just kind of the direction everything's going. And a lot of people will eventually have their own little personal brand, or just a brand in general, maybe that they run behind the scenes in addition to a full-time job that they already have, or maybe they're, looking to create those brands as a full-time job. But it's a really good time if you do have a job right now and you want to start getting out of it. Start documenting some of those things that you're doing every day and start building this personal brand by just showcasing your day. People want to see what you're doing. A lot of people do not think that, but you'd be surprised, the weird niches people are in, the weird interests people have, whether it's ham radio, keto diets, FedEx drivers, UPS drivers, somebody that works as an electrician, a plumber, anything that you're doing out there, people are interested in. And if you can create some content, whether it's on YouTube or a blog or something like that, it's a really good opportunity to start building up a social channel, social brand, going, diving into what it is that you personally do. And like I said, that's a personal brand example. You can create a different brand behind the scenes as well if you want, out of a certain interest. So I'm just going to pull up dog toys as an example here on YouTube, and we're going to look around here and see that the first one that pops up is 10 insane pet toys and gadgets you must have. So right here, for an example, is a channel, TTI, that does reviews on different gadgets, and in this example, they're doing pet toys. So what they're doing here is affiliate marketing, and all they're doing is creating a video about 10 different insane pet toys and gadgets, and people want to look at this because they're insane pet toys. They're just weird, different things. So there's all these different toys that they're gonna showcase in here. And for example, this is a collar. So what they're doing is they're actually just showcasing all these odd, weird products that are available right now, and then they're going to probably put some affiliate links down here inside of the description so that you can purchase them. And so you'll see all these different links down here, and what these are affiliate links, so that anytime somebody clicks on that link and purchases from them, they are going to get a commission for that sale. So this is a brand, this guy is behind the scenes. All he's doing is doing a voiceover with some, copyright free video, which you can find, in several different places, copyright free video, or maybe he filmed some of this himself, but, he's personally not on screen. So he's built this channel, this brand TTI, around just reviewing all these different weird products. So you can see he's got 1 million subscribers. So all he's doing is going out there and finding all these different products to look at and push out there, all these weird, unique products, not just the same thing everybody else is pushing out, but he's doing some research and finding these interesting products that he can promote and get a commission for, because interesting and unique and entertaining really brings in the views. And also trends as well. If you're in a niche where something, new technology is getting released in, new games coming out, maybe in the gaming niche, new exercise equipment, new diets, reviews of new products that have just come out, those are really great ways to get free views on YouTube, for an example. So if you have a brand and you want to start doing reviews on camping gear, you can start doing these easy reviews, these insane camping gadget reviews, behind the scenes, do a voiceover, or on film, however you want to do it. Some people are shy, some people don't really mind being on camera, but there's, anybody can do it. If you're shy, that's fine. A lot of people get surprised that I'm a pretty shy person myself. So, diving into video was a struggle for me at the beginning as well. And 90% of my brands or more, I do run behind the scenes. So I do outsource video work. I do have other people on camera. Some of the things I do voiceovers for, whatever it is. There's tons of different ways to build this digital real estate. And what the digital real estate will involve, you're going to have some type of brand, whether it's personal or just the brand itself, personal or biz related. So, and then you're going to have your niche. And then what you want to do is create, for your digital real estate, you're going to create several different social channels and a website for your brand. So you're going to start out with a website that you're going to host all of your different reviews and stuff on, embed videos and all that kind of thing. You're going to have your website, which will start to get traction over time. You'll start to get views. You'll start to get traffic. The more content you put out on that website, this is a digital real estate. So, later on, if you ever wanted to sell it, it's a lot easier to sell non-personal brands, obviously, because a personal brand is yourself. So if you want to build a business you can sell later on, just build a brand and be behind the scenes and build that brand out with a lot of niche interest, and you'll be able to sell that later on. It'll earn passive income. Whatever that is you want to do, you're setting yourself up for the future. And the way I like to do it is each one of these brands I have set up, I have a website and I have all the social channels. I have an email autoresponder set up and all my affiliate links that go with that brand. So everything's kind of in a bundle. So if I ever want to sell it, all I have to do is, transfer the name and all that stuff over to whoever it is I want to sell it to, or I just continue to let it run and earn me passive income. I have several different websites and things out there that are still earning income from the end of 2015, when I started pushing a lot of different niche websites out there, and started building some different social channels out there. So website, you'll have socials, and then you'll have your content regularly, and then your affiliate links, and then obviously you want value and keeping things entertaining to the viewer and customer, and also relatability and solving problems. If you're doing all these different things, then you're going to be doing very well and setting up your brand as far as getting the traction you need to actually make money, and getting the exposure you need, because people are going to start being drawn to that brand that you're building, whether it's personal or business. Execute. So website, socials, content, affiliate links. You want to add value. You want to be entertaining. You want to be relatable. You want to be solving problems, and then you want to have people execute by giving a call to action on whatever it is you're selling. You want to make sure, to include people, include and engage, so that people are going to stick around. They're going to want to come back. And also, giveaways are a great way to build your brand. Giveaways, and then ask for opinions. So you want to ask people for opinions on what they want to see, what they want, what types of products they're looking for, what types of issues they're having maybe in your niche. So you can really sit back as a brand creator and try to solve those problems. Once you can solve somebody's problems and they're happy, they're always going to come back to you if you can continue to put out good value and good content, and then obviously more products later on that will give value to them and solve their problems. So this is kind of the way things work. So the way I really set things up is I build my, I figure out the niche that I'm going to be in. I figure out what it is, the message I want to get across, the problems that are in that niche, and how I can solve them. I'll then build a website around that, and then I'll go ahead and build socials also with that same name. And I actually use a platform now called Wealthy Affiliate. They do have a free version if you want to check that out below. I'm going to be going in depth um, on all of this stuff in this new training I'm releasing for digital real estate mastery. And you guys can check that out with the link below. You guys can go ahead and get registered there. I'm working on that currently and getting some videos updated. I'm going to be going over all this in depth. So if you guys really want to learn how to build that digital real estate business in 2020, start building these things up for your future so that you can earn passive income. And the great thing about this is you do not need to always work consistently on one business. So I create one, I'll get traffic going to it. I get things rolling organically because I do a lot of SEO work, which I'll show you how to do in the training. I get the traffic coming in naturally and organically before I ever run any paid ads. I'm just not the type of guy to set something up and just start pushing paid traffic to it. I've done it in the past. I've lost money doing that. I do things different. Some people can just turn on ads and dial things in, but I don't like to get in a situation where I have to spend 20 grand a day to make 50 grand a day on a brand. You know what I mean? If I stop that ad, everything stops. I don't want to be in that position. So I build things organically, which can take a little more time. But I do a lot of research. I find out what people need in that niche. I build the website. I start creating some easy videos using some services, also like Lumen 5, if I don't want to be in front of the camera. There's a lot of different video creators out there that will do videos for you on like Fiverr and build different advertising videos. There's whiteboard videos that you can do, or just be in front of the camera, or showcase something with your hands. There's a lot of unboxing channels out there that just show their hands, their voices obviously on screen, but you can't see their face. Maybe they're unboxing something and showing what it is, reviewing it, giving some value, and then putting some affiliate links in there. So there's a lot of different ways to do this. Like I said, I use a site called Wealthy Affiliate because they have 50 websites, 50 WordPress websites that you can utilize with whatever domain you own. You can use their free domain. You can create a subdomain that's attached to their free domain, or you can buy a domain on GoDaddy or right through Wealthy Affiliate and have your own personal domain, which I always suggest doing. If you are building a brand, go out there and find a good domain that's easy for people to remember. If it's your brand name, that's great. If not, make it something very easy for people to remember, and get that website set up. Start finding that content in your niche. Start doing some blog posts and start getting that content going. Sites like Pexels are good for royalty-free images that you could go out there and get for your blog posts, or snap some photos on your own with your phone, whatever that is. Just make it look nice. Don't be sloppy with your photos. Make things look professional, because people really take you more serious if you have a professional looking site. And then as far as the social channels go, really go out there, create everything that you can share on YouTube is what I tell people to create a social in. So build your YouTube channel, start your YouTube channel, and then go ahead and all those social platforms that you can share to from YouTube. When you click that share button, go to each one of those social platforms and create an account with your brand. And that way, every time you post a video on YouTube, you can go ahead and share it to those different socials under that brand name, so that you're consistently building up across all these different platforms. And especially Pinterest. Pinterest right now is one of the top right now for me, for a lot of different brands. They're really a family niche type of site most of the time. So Pinterest is really good for arts and crafts and home projects and stuff like that, if that's something you're into. Even camping, stuff like that. But like I said, create all these different social channels around your brand. That way you can share across one brand across all these different socials, instead of mixing everything up. So that's how I do it. Everything's just bundled into one deal. That way, if I do ever decide to sell it, I can just, give everything over, and then I still have all my other little brands. So all these different brands work for me 24 hours a day. Some brands I spend an hour a month on. Some brands I haven't touched for a couple months, and some things I work on daily. So it just depends on how much effort you really want to put into it, how quickly you want to build something, and how much time you have really to not get burnt out doing it. So that's why I always suggest somebody start with something what they're really interested in, like the FedEx guy, for example. Take a camera to work with you. Share your day, whether you're showing your face or not. Talk about, just for fun, even if it's just for fun, just kind of get your feet wet, learning how to build these assets. Create a YouTube channel and take your camera to work. Showcase your day. Show what you do, especially if you do something interesting like plumbing, heating, um, you know, construction, day at the office, things like that. FedEx, a lot of people like that, obviously. So, whether you sew things for a living, you know what I mean? There's all kinds of different things you can do. And, take people on a shopping trip, show people how to shop for keto diet, whatever that is. People are going to watch that. Do a review on the favorite new product that you just purchased, and sign up for the Amazon affiliate program, and go ahead and put a link in your video and just see how it does. Really get into that. Really show people that you're interested in that product. Showcase your real thoughts on it, whether it's good or bad, and people really trust you for that. And like I said, if you do it that way with a personal brand, you can really sell anything you're interested in. You could go on there and review, and people are going to purchase through your affiliate link. So this is just kind of just kind of getting your feet wet, learning a little bit about digital real estate. And the reason I think this is so important right now, like I said, is I think more and more people, more and more conglomerates like Amazon and YouTube, for example, a lot of people are going to start having you're going to start seeing on these platforms a lot more people with their own little products, selling on Amazon, selling on YouTube, whatever that is. A lot of people are going to have their own brands, personal business, whatever it is, moving forward. We're not going to see, a lot of people are going to be wanting to buy handmade things from people, rather than going to Walmart and buying stuff. All that stuff's still going to be there, but it's a really great opportunity to take advantage of this trend that's going on right now, when people's little shops online are taking off because there's so much interest in that niche. So, yeah, this is something that could build your retirement. This could completely take over your full-time income and make you extremely wealthy, whether if that's your goal or just want some side income. This is a really easy way to really start getting into building something online that you can pass on to your kids. You can, like I said, sell or just earn passive income for the rest of your life. So anyway, if you're interested in that training I'm going to be going over all of this stuff, go ahead and check out the link below. And like I said, I'm going to be kind of I'm going to show you exactly how I start a new brand or a new personal brand type of website, and then setting up all the socials and all that stuff, and then how I source content to post, how I create videos, how I post, and then how I actually set everything up to sell. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and check out the link below, and we'll see you on the inside.